cold. I am not ready for winter. Today is my day off from work, as Tuesdays usually are. For those of you who don't know, I work in a hair salon. I do hair and eyelash extensions, and I only work Wednesdays through Saturdays. So sunlight is, ugh. And today I am just having like a beauty day. So our first stop is I'm going to get my eyebrows hennaed. I did get them microbladed last year, but first time that they were done, I loved them. They looked beautiful. But then the second time around, when I went for my 1 month touch-up, she definitely just went too deep and too hard. Like, I could feel it. It hurt so bad, and it just didn't look as good. Like, the lines were so blown out. They looked very solid. So they've just been fading. I haven't gone to touch them up. I want them to fade as much as possible so that then I can eventually one day go and get them redone by somebody else. Right now, I still have like my shape kind of there, but it's definitely fading in some areas. And when I go to wear makeup, I notice that I'm spending a lot of time again filling in my brows. So my friend Veronica from beauty school, she just started doing the henna brows, which it's like a tint that, I don't know, we'll have her explain it. I think it lasts for like a couple weeks. It stains your brow hairs as well as the skin, so it gives them the look as if they're filled in. And then the biggest part of the day, the part that I'm most nervous for, I am going to get Botox for the first time. This sunlight is so awful, and if you guys are not into cosmetic procedures, you don't believe in like cosmetic enhancements and stuff like that, that is totally fine. I respect your opinion. You don't have to watch the video. You can fast forward through those parts, do what you gotta do. This is something I've talked about before. I've been talking about it for months now, and I've been thinking about doing it for over a year. So I have forehead lines. I mean, just like pretty much every human being in the world does. I understand that that's like totally normal and natural. And I never really noticed them too much until a couple of years ago. And they've just been bothering me ever since. And I've noticed that they're starting to get to a point where, like, if I raise my eyebrows, that's when they're, you know, you can really see them obviously. But then even when my face is just resting, I feel like they're starting to leave creases in my skin. Like, they're starting to get deeper and deeper set. And even when I'm wearing makeup, like when I put on foundation, it settles into those lines. And it's probably not really noticeable to anyone else around me. It's just a normal, natural thing. But I'm looking at it from like a preventative standpoint, like rather than just letting them get worse and worse and worse and get deeper and deeper set, I may as well just do a tiny little bit of Botox just in that spot, just to kind of relax those muscles there so that it won't get any worse than how it is now. You know what I mean? I don't know. That's why I'm doing it. That's how I feel about it. So Botox, what it does, it is injected with a needle, and it just relaxes your muscles. You're not filling anything, you're not adding stuff under your skin. The muscles that are creating all those lines and wrinkles and everything that we get, it relaxes them so that those lines don't happen anymore. And it does dissolve over time. I believe they say like every 3 to 4 months you have to go to get it redone. I've been curious about it for a while, and I just want to try it out and just see what it does, see what it feels like. Here's my before. Oh, they need to be waxed. I haven't had somebody else wax my eyebrows in like 10 years.
right, so first we're gonna find the middle here. And then to find the start, we're gonna go from the little notch right here on the side. And then I like to measure for the other one.
So fancy.
And then, so you can open that for a second. And then to find the ends, we're gonna go from the end of the nose to the end of the eye. And then again, I like to measure for the other one. And then again, stay open. And then for the arch, we're gonna go from the edge of the nose through the middle of the pupil. And then we're gonna find the top and the bottom here. And then we're just gonna fill in.
So how long does it last?
So the henna on your skin will last like up to 2 weeks. It could last a little longer just depending on how you take care of it. And then on your hairs, it will last up to about 6 to 8 weeks.
Ooh.
Yeah, so the henna actually like coats and stains your hairs, so it makes your hairs actually look fuller also.
Ooh, that's what I like.
Yes, we love a fluffy brow. A fluffy defined brow, if you will.
Yes.
Alright, so I'm gonna mix up your color now. You like them a little darker, kind of the same. Like when do you even fill yours in?
I do fill them in a little bit. I think a little bit darker.
Okay.
So fancy. Wow.
Yeah, so you also don't want to get your brows wet for about 24 hours.
Okay.
Just because it'll still be developing that 24 hours. Also, after the 24 hours, you don't use any oil-based makeup removers on it. Or any exfoliants, like right over.
Got it. How long does it have to sit and process?
About 30 minutes.
Oh. Here's the finished brows. They look a little crazy right now because I obviously don't have any makeup on. She said that in the next 24 hours they will lighten up as they like finish processing. But I love the shape of them and I'm excited to see what they look like later on as they lighten up. And like once I put makeup on, I think they'll be really good. Right now, obviously they look dark and a little crazy, but sorry. Now we gotta go to my Botox appointment.
So
these lines. This is the before.
So I'm just gonna, you've never had Botox before, right?
Nope.
So I'm just gonna give you a quick little play-by-play as to what you may expect post-treatment.
Okay.
So day 1 through like 5, not a whole lot of anything. Day like 5 through 10, you should start to notice softening of the muscles. When I say softening, I mean the inability to use the muscle. You're not gonna be able to lift up your forehead as high as you were before, if at all, in that area. So you might have that sensation of heaviness. As long as your brows don't look heavy, I'm okay. If it feels heavy, that's normal. You have a relaxed muscle now that's just sitting kind of on the rest of the frontalis and this complex of brow muscles. If you look heavy, I don't like that, okay? You have to come back and I have to treat these depressor muscles to help combat the relaxation of the frontalis.
Okay.
95% of the time I don't have to do that, but if you look heavy, we will have to add some, and that's going to be about another 10 or so units, so keep that in mind.
Okay.
All right. Tiny little pinches, okay? If it hurts, let me know, and I'll give you an ice pack, but it really shouldn't. First pinch. Nothing like the lips.
Yeah. I don't even think it's so bad.
No. That's it.
That's it?
7 little pinches across the
Oh my
forehead.
god.
Way easier and less time than the lips for sure. Again, I stayed really high on you because I don't want you to get heaviness in your brow. I'm just trying to get rid of some of those upper forehead wrinkles. So if in 10 days from now, you're like, oh, I don't know, something doesn't look right, feel right, just FaceTime me. We'll do a quick evaluation over the phone. And if you want to come back in, if I say, hey, I can tweak it by doing this or this, come back in and we'll just tweak it.
Okay.
I don't think that's going to happen, but the availability or the option for you to come back is always there. So
Perfect.
don't live with something you don't love.
My brows literally look sharpied right now. Oh my god. I don't know if they've gotten darker in the last couple of hours or if it's just this lighting right now. I don't know. Anyway, try to ignore that. So for the forehead area, she said that typically like the recommended amount is anywhere from 10 to 20 units of Botox. I only needed 7. So we really barely did anything, and it was mostly just up top. So she said I'm still going to be able to move my eyebrows around and have like normal facial expressions. It's just going to be right there where I have those lines that will be relaxed. And then it lasts for about 3 months. It varies a little bit obviously for each person. So right now it doesn't look any different. Like I can still move my head and I still have the lines and stuff, and it doesn't feel like anything. But in 5 days we will see how it's looking. Getting it done, she didn't numb me or anything, and it really didn't feel like anything. Like it wasn't bad at all, and it also was not nearly as expensive as I thought it was gonna be. It was, I think she charges $12 per unit, so it only came out to $84, and then I had like rewards points and stuff like that, so I only paid $64 for something that lasts 3 months. Like that's cheaper than eyelash extensions. So yeah, I am very excited. I can't wait to see the results, and I can't wait to see the results of these eyebrows too. Like I'm hoping they will lighten up. She said that they will, because right now they look kind of insane, but we'll see. Hi guys, good morning. It is the next day. I'm getting ready for work, but I just wanted to show you an update on, well, the brows. They look a lot less crazy when I have some makeup on, but I wanted to show you also my forehead, so you can still see the lines. Oh, I look like a greasy hot mess. I just got home from work, so excuse my appearance. It is Thursday, so it has now officially been 1 week and 2 days since I got my Botox and my eyebrows done. So here is the final update. The brows are looking good, and as you can see, I don't have any makeup on, so they lightened up perfectly. I feel like they're the perfect color. They're not too light. They match my natural root color really well. I love the shape of them. They look nice and filled in. And on the days that I've been wearing makeup lately, I haven't been doing anything to my brows. I would say by day like 4 or 5 is when they started looking like this. But even when they were super dark, they looked fine if I had makeup on. And like Veronica said, the henna actually coats the hairs, so it makes them look thicker, which it totally does. Like my actual brow hairs themselves just look thicker and fluffier. So I love that. And my forehead, look at that. No lines at all. So I can still move my brows around. And no forehead lines. So I'm sorry, I meant to get a little clip of them like every day throughout the week, but then I ended up going away for the weekend and I totally forgot. Anyway, so I would say by day 5, I started to see the lines softening up, but it wasn't until day 7 that they were like completely gone like they are now. So it took me a full week before I saw the full results of it. And I totally understand that heaviness feeling that she was talking about now. If I'm just like sitting relaxed and normal, nothing feels any different. But if I do go to like lift up my eyebrows, it feels kind of heavier. Like it's a little bit, like I can still move them, no problem, but it just, I feel like I have to try a little bit harder to do it. It's not anything like crazy different. I'm sure it's a feeling that in another few days I'll get completely used to. Everything looks really good, so I'm very happy with my results. Jan, the woman that I go to, is amazing. I get lip filler done as well, and she's the same person who does my lips, and she's just so awesome. She's so knowledgeable, and she really talks you through everything to expect, any risks, aftercare instructions, like everything. She's so thorough. I highly recommend her to anyone that's looking to get any kind of filler, Botox, like any injectables. She is the best. She's located in Allentown, Pennsylvania. I'll have her Instagram down in the description if you want to go check her out. So anyway, that's gonna be it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that you found this helpful and informative. If you liked it and you want me to do more vlogs, please give the video a thumbs up. Make sure you also subscribe to my channel before you go, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.